up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and this is your... I don't have anything to talk about. I didn't watch anything yesterday. I was like, what comes on? I was trying to watch Bel Air. I watched the first episode. It was actually really good. So I'll be watching Bel Air. I don't know if I'll be reviewing it. But I guess we're down here to talk about the blogs. What's in the blogs?
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
Now oh God. Okay, let me start from the oldest. Shaun King calls out, this is from the Neighborhood Talk. Shaun King calls out Kanye West for harassing Kim Kardashian. He has crossed a very dangerous line that I personally find problematic and is common with abusive men. To your knowledge, if you could tell me right now, because you guys are in, the social networks and stuff like that, are there any men that you have seen who are speaking out against Kanye's behavior? And just let me know. Shaun King says, I have to speak on this. Kanye West has crossed the line, and he tagged him. And here's the thing. He's a brilliant artist. He sometimes says smart shit and makes good music. I was watching Kanye's documentary yesterday, and I don't know if you guys know or maybe not be able to tell, but Kanye is one of my faves. And Kanye is one of my faves. Remember how I used to go so hard on Monique? Monique was one of my faves. So when I was watching the documentary, it reminded me like this right here, but you could also see it happening. You could see how from the beginning he was called full of himself, arrogant, this and that. And something his mother said that stuck with me. And she says, how can you be a star and not be a star? And the reason why I've given Kanye so much grace is because he wasn't necessarily trying to change the reality of other people. You know what I'm saying? He just had these weird opinions. And yes, he has a lot of influence. But I've always felt like he wasn't trying to harm anyone. And then when I saw the way that he was acting in this relationship at the end, especially the way that he started, especially the way that he got into the relationship. And I've always thought that Kanye it was about maybe 2 years ago, I said I have a theory about Kanye and Kim's relationship, and it was that Kanye sees Kim, her white skin, as a commodity, and he used her for that. Yes, they had children, and it was for me, in my opinion, was very much strategic. It wasn't about, I love this woman, I want to have kids with her. It was, I worship women who look like this. This is the woman that I want to worship, and I want to have children with this woman so that it continues. I'm sorry, but I don't think that it was love. I think it was an infatuation and teetering on a worship of Kim Kardashian. But here we are. So Shaun King says, and vice versa. Like, I feel like the relationship it was seen as like, this is the most beneficial for me and where I'm trying to go, like for Kim's and from Kim's perspective. But he has crossed the line, he has crossed a dangerous line that I personally find very problematic and is common with abusive men. Let me explain. This whole situation is a landmine. Kanye and Kim are separated, but Kim has filed for divorce. Kanye has openly and publicly dated multiple women, including over the past month, while he has repeatedly threatened violence against a man Kim has seen and threatened the careers and names and reputations of good men and women connected to that man, all in the name of his family. But none of this helps Kanye's family. And so, number 6, Kim literally texts him to tell him he has started to create a physically dangerous situation for them. 7, and he posts the text with another meme of physical violence. So let me tell you the only other famous person that I know that does this, Donald Trump, who memed about violence over and over, all alluded to it over and over until people got violent. It's not funny. At the root of it, Kanye and Trump's extreme narcissism and his admitted problems with mental health. And so what Kanye does is post some truly toxic and dangerous stuff about his family, then post something smart and pro-black in between dates with a new white woman. I'm going to read that again. And so what Kanye does is post some truly toxic and dangerous stuff about his family, then post something smart and pro-black in between dates with a white woman. And the smart pro-black statement then buys him some time and grace for people to deal with his toxicity. And then he'll have people sing a gospel song. Then he'll post and delete veiled threats to Kim. Number 12, then he'll go live saying people don't want to see him and his kids, while ignoring the fact that he is so manic and unpredictable that anybody would be concerned about having him around. This pulls at heartstrings of all of us who fight for Black fathers, but ignores troubling warning signs. 13, then rinse, repeat. Gospel, pro-black statement, followed by toxicity, violent innuendo and memes, and weirdness, rinse and repeat. You know, I don't fuck with Shaun King, but he's right. He's right. He's right. And that's why the Black fathers thing. This pulls at heartstrings of all of us who fight for Black fathers, but ignore troubling warning signs. You are so hell bent on preserving an image and a legacy of a man who is showing you that he is unpredictable, showing you that that's the reason why Kim was like, you can't come over here. You come in here and then you dressed in all black with this cape looking like the motherfucking Matrix. When you were supposed to have a separate party, and then you get online trying to get everybody. That's when I was just like, it really bothers me when people, because for me, I don't want to think that the average person, their brain is easily malleable to the point where they cannot see that someone is manipulating them. Especially like someone that is not even connected to you. I could see being manipulated by someone who gets close to you, tells you things, builds something up, to try to get you vulnerable in a vulnerable space. No one is vulnerable, and yet everyone still believes that we need to get this man, this Black father, to his children. We need for him to find out where his children are. And then everybody would be looking crazy if he got there and shot up the place. Like, you're like telling him, come over here, come on, we can show you where they are. We want this Black father. And then saying my Black kids, like doing all of these things. These are dog whistles. And I don't understand why you're not even connected to this man. And you can't see that that's being manipulative. I know a lot of people can see it. But then a lot of people act like, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I know that people are not stupid. And that's why I feel like a lot of people be doing stuff on purpose. Really, truly ignoring things so that you can push another type of idea. Like, you literally ignore that. I agree. I agree with everything that Shaun King said. I said it the other day that Kanye reminded me of these many black men who get on live streams to end the lives of the women in their lives and the children sometimes. That's what it reminded me of. That's exactly you getting on live. You just need to tell me where it is. Why are you doing that? Why are you needing the public to do that? You use the public, harvest the energy, get the people riled up, dog whistle, and then violence ensues, and nothing. And then what? Every time you see Pete and Kim yell something, he tells them, you know how many kids are probably going to do that? That's dangerous. I did watch his documentary, the first part, and I was just like, this is what I'm talking about. And it's like, and now I look at him, I'm like, Kanye, what are you doing? Are you trying to hurt people? Like, why don't you, I don't understand it. But for me, I feel like he worshiped Kim. And I feel like he worships not just Kim Kardashian. It's not Kim. Kim is like a figure. It's a figure, like idol worship. She's like an idol. You know what I mean? And I think that's why he's freaking out the way that he is. I think that's the reason why he's freaking out the way that he is. And it's like, I want everything to go my way. I don't want to be told no. Somebody else that doesn't want to be told no, Trey Songz, he's back in the news. Somebody's suing him for $20 million because they said they went upstairs to have consensual sex with him and he proceeded to sodomize them without their consent. And then what's really sad is the girl in the story says that someone walked in while she was being assaulted by Trey Songz and left the room and just, I guess, minded their business. But then you have Tina Knowles, who wants to present the world with black male worship. When you have, again, we live in a patriarchy where the legacy of the man's image is going to be protected at all costs at the end of the day. And you have women who will uphold those ideas and who will foster in those shows, who will produce those shows. Women who worship men. You have been taught to worship men to the point where you will ignore their behavior and say, he's just trying to be a good father. You will ignore their behavior and still go upstairs with an alleged rapist to have consensual sex. And then be shocked when you get in the room and I'm not trying to victim blame, but no woman should be around Trey Songz. Shouldn't even be having consensual sex with him. No womb should be available to Trey Songz. He is out here being alleged over and over again of being overly aggressive, sexual assault, rape, everything. And you're still going upstairs with him to do what exactly? Profile the black man, Tina Knowles. How come Matthew Knowles isn't presented in here? How come? How come you didn't interview Matthew Knowles? And then what's crazy is y'all interview these people who are established. You need to interview the average black man. The average black man, the one who makes $40,000 a year, the one who wants women to be subservient to him when he doesn't even have a high school diploma. Those men. Why don't you interview those men? Interview the men that every 6 hours. Interview those men who every 6 hours is ending the life of a black woman. Interview those men. When Cynthia G says we live in a black male worshiping society. We live in a male worshiping society. As soon as Jesus enters the chat, that is when everything completely changed to Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Nothing. You believe that God is a man. You believe that you came from a man. You believe that a man is the key to your salvation. You believe you came from a man, knowing goddamn well no man can birth a woman. It's like you agree. And then what's even crazy, let me shut up. It's worship. It's worship. It's worship. It's worship. I have no room for that. I don't have any room for it. Tina Knowles should be ashamed of herself. How tone deaf do you have to be? Girl, there are black women being killed every 6 hours by a black man. And you want to put on a show? We need to protect our black men. We need to protect them while they call you masculine and you stand in front of them to protect them from what? In a patriarchy, a man doesn't need protection, especially from a woman. Even in Shaun King's post, this pulls at the heartstrings of all of us who fight for black fathers. You want so badly for the image of a black man to be with his black children that you will tell Kanye West where his children are, even though he is visibly erratic and presumably unpredictable. But here you go. Here they are. They're over here. Trey Songz is accused of allegedly, I don't know why they want to use the words anally, R-A-P-I-N-G. I'm not sure why they want to use those words instead of saying sodomized. I'm not sure. But, and I don't even know why you have to say that it was that. Because whether it's whatever damn hole it is, if it's her mouth, it's her vagina, or her ass, it is R-A-P-E. And I don't give a damn. If she didn't say, okay, put it in there, then it's R-A-P-E. It doesn't matter. I don't know why. I guess you want to shock people by including the word anal in there. This man sodomized this woman, allegedly, even though we have a pattern of behavior. In a suit, the woman claims Trey invited her to a party in LA. They went upstairs and she thought they were going to have consensual sex. Let me tell you something. I'm sorry, I'm not victim blaming here, but there's no way no woman should be in proximity to Trey Songz. No woman, no woman, no woman, no woman. This man has been alleged to have RAPED multiple women, allegedly. There's no way any woman should be in proximity to a RAPIST. Never. Consensual, never. You're supposed to close yourself to men like this and not give them, again, when you worship men, you give them the benefit of the doubt. When you're told from the beginning, they don't develop as fast as you. But when you get older, you need to let them lead you, okay? There's no reason why any woman should be in proximity to Trey Songz that he could take advantage of your vulnerability and assault you. But see, the way that they have created, the way that women relate to other women when a dick is in the middle, woman to woman, you always give the man the benefit of the doubt. You go after the woman is evil, the woman knew, the woman even, yeah, because you know better, because you develop faster than them. They don't know any better. They cheat more than you. They do this more than you. All the excuse is embedded simply because do you know how many women you hear saying men cheat? Men, they're aligning their gender with mistreatment and misbehavior. And that's just the way men are. So if that's just the way men are, why the fuck are you around them when you know that's just the way they are? If just the way they are because they're men is all of this fucked up behavior, why the fuck are you around them? She's suing for $20 million and she needs to file legal charges. She has a kid that she says she went in the Uber and the Uber took her to the hospital. And then what kind of man goes into a orifice with no, like, that's how you know. That's how you know. It is not even, it's not, you are an object. You are a whole. You are nothing to these men. Nothing to them. Nothing to them. And you continue to be around them and give them the benefit of the doubt. And you partner with them and you put yourself in positions to be vulnerable with them. And you have been taught from the beginning, that's just how boys are. That's just how boys will be boys. Men will be men. And it's always connected to violent behavior. So if you're telling me that's just how men are, they should be profiled, Tina Lawson. Y'all don't understand the mindfuck it is that you have been trained and programmed to worship a man and then also excuse the misbehavior from a man and then align that misbehavior to him, just his mere existence. That's just men being men. You gave Trey Songz the benefit of the doubt. Oh, he won't R me. No woman should be near Trey Songz. None. I don't give, like, it's, when I look at his face, I feel like throwing up. Here's another one. Columbus Short. Actor Columbus Short said he's coming for TMZ as he claims lies are being spread about him being abusive and a child molester. No one's going to come on the internet and be like, yes, I am an abusive person. Yes, I mistreat women. Yes, I sexually assault women. No man is going to do that. No person is going to come on and be like, I did that shit. Girl, no, that's not going to happen. Hold on, let me go back to my thing. Let's see. Here we are. Oh, Wendy Williams addresses absence and possible return to the Wendy Williams show. I'm coming back stronger. In a recent 5-minute video shared to social media, Wendy is seen looking happy and healthy as she addresses her absence and possible return to her Wendy Williams show. She says she's going back stronger. In the video, Wendy is interviewed by her 21-year-old son, Kevin Hunter Jr., as they walk to the beach in Miami. And then you like give these men namesakes. Namesakes. You give these men namesakes. As they walk a beach in Miami, Wendy is saying she's doing okay. She's in Florida where she comes often to visit family, my real family, mother, father, sister, brother. She adds, it's very peaceful where she is. While addressing people who are sending prayers and wondering where she is, she says, thank you. Her son says everyone is hoping and praying that she comes back to New York stronger. Wendy interjects, excuse me, I am going back stronger. At 56 years old, there are things that happen to people. I would say things usually start about 40 and then they go up from there, so you got to eat the right food. Later, Wendy says, I want to be all I can be and then get back to New York and get down with the Wendy show. Are you ready for Wendy's return? I don't know why I think this video is old. I don't know why. I don't think that this video is recent. I was just watching it and just the way that she was talking and the word, you got to listen to the words that people use. tense that they that they speak in, especially when they're just speaking freely. Just listen to her. I think this video is older. I hope that Wendy is getting stronger. I would love to see her back on her show. I don't, you know, I hate the things that are happening to her and Wells Fargo, all that dumb stuff that's happening with Wells Fargo. I honestly believe, you know, from what the way that Wells Fargo put it, is that someone is around her that is messing with her money. However, this video would lead one to believe, who's watching this video would lead you to believe that Wendy is perfectly fine. We know how people post videos. You don't have no clue the date of the video. You don't have no clue when it was. You think because it was posted today that it was recent, and a lot of the times those videos and posts and pictures are old, very old, a few months old, a few days old, or whatever, and you just think it's recent. I'm glad that Wendy is, I mean, like I said, the way that I feel that this video is old, but I do hope that she is getting her strength back. She was walking fine, walking on the beach. So I'm not sure, like I said, I don't know when this video was made, but that's all it is. Nick Cannon made an appearance. I don't even want to. All right. Again, here it is. Danny Lay's brother sues. Here it is. Danny Lay's brother sues DaBaby over bowling alley beatdown. Claims alleged assault resulted in physical and psychological damage. This is Hollywood Unlocked. According to TMZ, Danny Lay's brother, Brandon Bills, is suing her baby daddy, DaBaby, over their recent fight at a Southern California bowling alley. The lawsuit obtained by TMZ states that Brandon suffered severe injury and pain after he claims he walked by the baby in the bowling alley and suddenly got attacked. Brandon claims he didn't fight back and says the baby's assault resulted in physical and psychological damage, plus medical bills and sustained disability. Sustained disability? What did he do? The rapper claimed it was self-defense. I don't know what kind of spirit he has over him. DaBaby, he looks like an evil little demon leprechaun to me. But Brandon Bills was online telling this guy that he wanted to harm him, and he wanted to, I guess, you know, honor his family and fight him. Now, when you see somebody and you walk up to them, if it was self-defense and you threw the first punch, I'm not sure how you can claim it was self-defense. But we'll see how it works out. I hope he twists his motherfucking pockets. Don't put your hands on me, even if I did tell you I wanted to fight you. Because if you put your hands on me, I'm going to sue you. All right. What else is happening? Bridgerton is the season 2 trailer was released. I haven't watched it yet, but I have it saved here. What else is happening? Nothing else. I have Hazel Lee. She was at Snow Summit and experienced racism at Snow Summit. It's so funny, you know. It is really funny when a woman who positions herself as, you know, other black women were jealous of her because of her light skin, and she gets discriminated against. She gets her nigga wake up call. It don't matter what the fuck you look like. It don't matter your complexion. It really don't. In some spaces it does, but at the foundation it doesn't. I think that's it for us today. Azalea Banks speaks on getting BBL shots. What? BBL shots? So they're taking the fat from where? She's not even fat. I don't know where they're taking fat from. What is a BBL shot? Child, I don't know. I don't give a damn. Azalea Banks says Kanye West owes her money and drags Julia Fox. You are not Karen Steffen's level of legendary. Girl, I don't know what's going on between Julia Fox and Azalea Banks, but she was getting her together the other day. And it's so funny that Kanye and Azalea Banks are both Gemini. I think that's pretty much it, everyone. yeah, that's all the stories that I have. I don't want to pull up any more. I'll save them for the next video. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Stop worshiping men. No, for real.